Alright, here we are. Back to another loop. So, if I remember correctly, for this one, all we've got to do is get the other, well, find out the code to the 2 vaults. And then go find out if we're the bad guys. Well, when I say find out where the bad guys, find out if we actually want to open up this vault. I don't know, it looks like a tomb to me, a coffin more than a vault. But that's what it says. The sealed vault. Anyway, so we got the fireplace and the well. I know how to get into the well, theoretically. No idea what to do about this one. Which is why that is the one we will start first. Obviously. Take me in, autopilot. What happens if I launch a scout at this? Nothing, because we're outpacing the scout. Oh, sugar! Spent round a bit too quick there. Don't forget the suit. Don't forget the light. Still can't read their language. That's fine, they never wrote anything down anyway. The arseholes. Ow. Okay, so up here. Whoop. Grab the artifact. We'll go to the fire. Ooh, that's a good idea. Which one do we go to? Let's go to the one in the hidden gorge. No. Yeah, let's go to the one in the hidden gorge. It gives us more time to fuck around. It means when the tower falls over, we're not just stood around with our thumbs up our ass, just waiting for the thing to end. Because then we can end this loop in the simulation. And not the dream, because it's not a dream. As we now know. Thunk. Okay. This way. Fantastic. And we're going up. Okay. I'm not sure if you can hear that singing in the background. That is Sabrina. Okay, so in here it was this one. Yes. Fantastic. What? No. I want to doze off, not marshmallow. Wake up. Don't have the jetpack to choose that. Okay. This is going to be a very short run if I don't remember this. So it was back here, and then you just walk straight across. Fantastic. And I would like to believe this now maximizes our travel time. Theoretically. Ah, okay, well, we'll zip through this one. This does stop at a dock in this area, doesn't it? He says with hope. Because there's a dock there. Do we go near it? Yes. Oh, thank goodness. Oop. I'm guessing that shaking was the power outage. Oh, can you not get in through this side? Get out, rather. Bollocks, really? Ah, that scuppers that plan for maximum time allotment. No, it's too far away to jump onto that. Bollocks. You need to make the pier appear in this one. So I don't think there's a jump off point for this one either, which may mean I've just wasted time here. Yup. Dumbass. Well, that's what I deserve for thinking I was clever. Entirely my fault. Okay, well, I didn't waste too much time trying that, so rather than just killing myself, we might as well... Let's see if we can just cheese it with the amount of time we have left. we'll see how much time we have left. When we move across the side here, we'll see how damaged the dam is. Oh, not yet. Oh, okay. More than a little bit damaged. I think it's very close to bursting, actually. Fuck it, we'll just go straight to the tower. It really is close to bursting. Right, I think it's the first one in here. Might be the second. It's the first. Right, doze off. Wake up. Alright, so I need to get back to... the burnt out church. Well, somewhere along here. Found it. Alright, that's the dam going. That's a wonderful noise. Okay. That was various owl people getting lowered into the place I need to be, which was very unkind of them. They are determined, one might say, to stop me from learning these codes. Whoops. I must have walked off the side there. Damn it. Yeah, they're rotted and dead. Maybe they're just rotted. Maybe their minds are still alive as long as they're connected to this. Maybe that's how I get in the house. Maybe I need to go to the first one, open up that back end area, and then when the water rushes through, it kills their lamps. So their minds, even though they're dead and on simulation, and then when I go in there won't be any of them left to stop me, because they'll all be disconnected and dead. It's a bit of a long shot, but it's worth a shot. Right, try this again. Okay, got past the first one. Let's take a quick peek. Okay, so there's one wandering around here and down there. Okay, so I've got to walk around the outside edges of that main room, or I fall down into a pit. Oh, no, I can't hook the outside edge, because that's bad too. Even if I get through there, I have to keep my torch concealed. So I'm at the bottom of the staircase, but I can fit that, can't I? Yeah, oh. Keep the torch covered. Splendiferous. Alright, let's hope there's no more of these fuckers down here. Ah, more reels. Such a tease. This one's also been burnt away. You know, I'm starting to get the distinct impression I'm not liked around here. Oh, we've got 3 reels now. Okay, we'll do the eye. So, they found the eye of the universe and they scanned it and they used their visions on it. They found out that the eye causes the death and regrowth, and it terrified them. And they came to hate this, so they burned down their church. And they constructed a probe to conceal the eye, to stop its signal and anyone else from finding it. And they hid themselves in the shadow of the sun. Wait, so these guys aren't recent, because these guys must have arrived before the Nomai. Because the Nomai followed its signal here, but when they got here, the signal wasn't signaling. Okay, so this is about their simulation. So, the alarm is there to wake them up if something goes wrong. If the body is dead, the mind won't return. So maybe the flooding won't clear out the house then. Or maybe it will be, because the mind isn't stored in the body anymore, it's stored in the relic. So as long as the light in the relic goes out, it kills them. Right? Okay, so... Their brain flatlined. They still appeared. Because they were holding a relic. So these are people, or they're ghosts, sort of, digital ghosts of the Alkin, but they are real. Ow, okay. Alright, yeah, this is it. It's been burnt away. I can figure out one of them. But I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to guess at all three. That's a bit of a tall order. Even for my genius mind. Okay, let's just... Okay. Let's restart the loop. How far actually are we off supernova? Why am I so good at not hurting myself when I need to? Oh my god. Okay, that didn't even show any red. I'm bloody invincible is what I am. This really isn't the time for it. I'm really invincible. Have I cheated death? Ah, nope, there we are, that hurt. Of course, the water. You know, I never thought it'd be so hard to bloody heal myself. I wish there was an option to, like, fucking bloody skip the time. Or, you know, option to kill yourself. Ah, there we are. That means we're close to the end now. We've come to the end of our time. Thank God the end is here. Put me out of my misery. There we are. Good lord, that was embarrassing. And we run. Let's see. Another forbidden archive. View entry. A library full of intact slide reels hidden deep underground. There is a container marked with one of the vault seals, but its contents have been destroyed. I found a slide reel that shows the stranger's inhabitants analysing the eye of the universe. Intact slides reveal the construction and launch of a spacecraft designed to block the eye's signal. I found a slide reel that shows two artifacts being lit near a green fire. The first artifact lights after its bearer falls asleep. The second artifact lights after its bearer dies. I found a slide reel that appears to be some sort of error report. It shows an alarm bells failing to wake one of the stranger's inhabitants. Yes. When the body is dead, it won't wake him, which is why only I wake up when the alarm goes off. However, that only accounts for an alarm going off, because it doesn't affect the flame in the artifact. I hypothesize that should the light go out, they will die, or be removed from the simulation. So, all I'm going to do is head to the first temple, open the door to its backside, and then wait for the first temple to flood, and then I should just be able to waltz straight into that place, the first temple. Oh my god, I've seen them disappear and die! On my first, wasn't my first, but like the first time I managed to get to the house, I was running out of time. I heard the rumbling coming, so I ran up to him and I shined my light on him, and I thought it was because I shined my light on him that he disappeared in that green sort of digital haze. But no! I thought he was teleporting to me to kill me. No, that was the room flooding. Oh my god. The secret to that puzzle has been staring me right in the face this entire time, and I didn't even notice. Oh. Damn, I am not a smart guy. Not sure I enjoy that this is how I find out I'm a dumbass. Still, needs must. I got there in the end. It just took a while. Oh, right, I need to be in this one, don't I? Getting a bit too carried away myself here. wasn't the first one? Or was it the second one? Yes. Yes, it was. Hello, ladies and gents. You're all going to die, and I'm going to profit from that. I want you to know that. I wanted you to know it. Light. Let there be light. Right. So now we can sail here for another temple and dock our boat. Fantastic. Although, out of curiosity, what does this place look like? I love it. I love that I figured this out. That made me petty. Well, perhaps petty is the wrong word. Alright, let's mosey on out of here. Right. We've still got plenty of time, so we'll mosey. Don't know why I'm using this term. Oh my god, no, I didn't mean to do that. Good lord. Right, let's head to the gorge. Because if this one has also been burned away, then I don't know what to do next. But I will just have to go to the bell site, the forbidden thing, and yeah, I'll just have to guess, I suppose. It's what, a 5, 6 combination rotation? How many possible combinations could there be? God. Seriously though, if we do this, and this one is also burned out, I have no idea. I can complete one of them using our special matrix powers, which is good. There's the short circuit. Seriously though, what am I missing? Gotta be something, right? Something obvious. Something. No, it wasn't that one. So this one. Ladies and gents, one of your cohort is about to die. I'm going to go basically grave rob them. Of course, I could be wrong. Never put it past myself to be wrong about these things. What's this way? What's back here? Aim for that area. There we go. Fucking missile boat right here. And there's the vault, the diving bell. It's a tomb. I bet it's a fucking tomb. There's one person missing from all the. There's one empty bed across all the fucking places, I guess. It's owlkin sized, as we saw when they carried it out. So, I'm betting. Doom. No, keep on going up. You know, eventually there's going to be something hidden. I can only see by doing this. And it would justify all the times I felt like I'm crazy for doing this. Yeah, those are just spawn closets. You can't get in there. I wonder if I'm as scary to these Owlkin as they are to me, like on the first time round when they don't know I'm here. Oh, here we go. That's the dam breaking. Now, do you just disappear? Fucking called that, didn't I? And that was the water rushing by. So I meant to go back there, I know, but I want to check out the rest of this building. Okay. There isn't anything left of this building. Alright. I guess they don't have fire set to deal damage in this simulated world. Bet that one's burnt too. First I'm going to check this before I do any dumb stuff. Burnt away, of course. How did I ever guess that? Right. Is there an invisible bridge there? No, there is not an invisible bridge. Oh, I bet I gotta place that down and all the bridge will appear. Yeah. Right, so we've got two here. We've got their homeworld and another simulation one. Right, so their homeworld. The eye sent out a signal. They received it. They were granted visions about the eye. They freaked out and shared it with their friends. And up there, they wanted to go. Oh, that's why they can't go back. They decimated their home moon to build their spaceship. Killed all life. Came all the way here. These people do things in extremes, don't they? So they destroyed their home to come here. When they got here, they realized it wasn't worth it. And the final simulation. Well, might not be the final one, but I think it should be. Yep, so a loading screen between areas. Okay, so that's something to try, see what happens. Jump off during the loading screen. Well, that is something to try. Well, I say it's something to try. It's the only thing left to try. Okay. Let's go see what happens when we jump off during mid-load screen, eh? Would it be faster to kill myself? I mean, probably. Though, again, it's not feel like I feel particularly pressured by a clock here. Or maybe I should. Ooh, perspective shift. Is there no way back across? Huh. Alright then. Well, in that case. Should've just done that from the beginning. Alright, so now we know what to do. So there are 4 areas, 3 crossing points? No. So you go crossing between here and the diving bell to Temple 1, Temple 1 to Temple 2, Temple 2 to Temple 3. Here we go. Dive into blackness. Huh. Okay, so yeah, so these are the lodges. Forbidden Archives. So this lets us get to any of them without having to worry about oh, that means I don't have to actually learn any of these, right? Because I can just come up behind them. Unless I can't stand on that water. Creepy. So... can I get behind this one? No. Alright, so I can cheese that one. I can drop down behind to get this one. How do I get the last one then? So they're all ways to mess with well, I can think of one way, and that's for me to die while in front of a fire, because that'll put me into it. But how do I kill myself in front of the fire? I can't remember any of the fires having hazards around them. So the first one won't work because it goes out. So that's just death. So what? I can't get inside without wearing my suit, so I can't suffocate myself. I'm gonna have to take a look at the ship log. There must be a fire somewhere that lets me, you know, myself. A library full of intact slide reels hidden deep underground. There is a container marked with one of the vault seals, but its contents have been destroyed. I found a slide reel that shows the origin of the stranger and its inhabitants. Intact slide reels reveal the sacrifice that was made to build the stranger. I found a slide reel that appears to be some sort of error report. It shows one of the stranger's inhabitants jumping off a raft during a transition between areas and falling below the world. Right, so this is the important one. So each of those give me a hint how to get it. So the fire creates a dome, you go to sleep, it sends you to the simulation. Great. And if you die, tragically, in front of a fire, you still live. What if I just stand on the fire? Like, is the simulation fire lethal to me? That's the only thing I can get to try. Or will dying reset the loop? Can I knock myself out? No, it wasn't a knockout, it was a full flat line on brain activity. Curiouser and curiouser. Okay, we'll go to the Hidden Gorge. Actually, you know what? We always go to Hidden Gorge. We're going to the Diving Bell. No, because the diving bell's underground, isn't it? We can't get out to the surface from the shit. Alright, we're going to Hidden Gorge. We're going to stand on the fire, and we're just going to see what happens. I mean, honestly, what's the worst that could happen? You know, besides death. Well, even that's not really a setback, because we set the loop. Also, who hangs electrical wires across a gorge? Is that what causing the short circuit? And the dam to explode? Because water's getting on those wires. Honestly, it's just poor fucking thinking. Engineers I trust, these people I'm not. Although, again, to be fair, if they arrived before the Nomai, then this has held up pretty well in comparison to a lot of Nomai structures. You know, relatively speaking. Alright, let's see. So, it is these back two. 1 and 2. Beautiful. Right. Does this hurt me? Yes. Fucking A. I don't need someone to tell me I'm right all the time. But it is good to know I'm not quite the idiot I sometimes believe myself to be. And down we go. Alright, we should now be able to unseal the seal. Not that it'll do as much good, because we're dead in the real. So... yeah. I mean... we won't be able to see the inside of the vault. Which is... depressing. I mean, we'll be able to see the simulation version of what's inside the vault, but not the real version, which is kind of the important part. Oh yes, drop artifact. Can we light up some candles before I drop the artifact, in fact? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Place that there. And we'll walk over to this one. Because now we can... Terrific. And we'll extinguish this one. One seal to go. And now that I have killed myself before I came in here, hopefully, I should just be able to waltz on by. Yeah. Yeah, that scared me. So I just can't hear them at all. So because I can't hear anything from the outside because I'm dead. Spooky. God damn it. Descent into darkness. Okay. That's not too bad. Well, this can't be what's in it in the real. Chain lantern. Somebody else's artifact. Oh, okay. Not immediately the prisoner. Who are you? Okay. So he watched me walk in. Christ. Alright. The vault. This is the prisoner. He's got his broken elk horn. He woke up while everyone else was asleep. And he disabled... and let the signal for the eye once again be heard. But they didn't like this. And they imprisoned him. And reactivated the lock around the eye to stop the signal from escaping. So, what am I showing him? Whoops. I gotta hold it down the entire time. Oh, I'm showing him the passage of time. Oh, and that the Nomai found him. The signal they sent, he released. Oh no. We're going to show him that he caused the death of so many people. Oh, that's horrible. No, my crash landing. Been building a civilization. I suppose it's a happy twist. The interloper killing them all. To be fair, like, the strangers' inhabitants, they build stuff long-lasting. That's Feldspar. Taking it back to the museum, the Rosetta Stone. That's us, I assume. Yep, that's us. We're showing him our entire journey. Oh, there's got to be a lot of motion in that. Oh. Sorry, yes. There's your vision torch thing. Of course. Dude. I mean, I know I died to get in here, but... I'm surprised it didn't show me anything about Ash Twin. Oh, okay. He sent it back down with me. Upwards we go. Telescope to look at the home. I suppose I'm just meant to head on out. That's me one last vision. Going off for one last journey. I suppose... I suppose that's the end of it then. He was imprisoned inside the vault, so there's no point seeing the vault in person because all it will contain is a corpse. Where did he go? Unless he just... I suppose we'll just jump into the water. Unless that us on a raft sailing into the bright light is the universe restarting. So do I have to now redo the base game ending? I mean, I assume so, right? Let's go see what our shiplog has to say. Oh. So yeah, I'm guessing title screen there means that was it. That was the Echoes of the Eye. Oh. Alright, let's see if I remember how to beat the base game. Sealed vault. I met one of the stranger's inhabitants who was imprisoned within the vault. The prisoner showed me a vision revealing the actions they took that resulted in their eternal confinement. I used the vision torch to share my knowledge of the solar system's history with the prisoner. The prisoner left one final vision for me by the water's edge as a farewell. Okay. Let's abort the autopilot actually, because that's going to take me straight into the sun. Maybe it's been a bit too long and I've forgotten how to how to fly the ship. Ugh. Come on, start draining. We're on a time limit here, people. Move it along. I didn't realise how long it actually takes for the ash twin to start draining into ember. I thought this was fairly quick. Unless I'm missing something from the steps needed to take to do this. I'm pretty sure it's just grab the core and take it to the Nomai warp through Dark Bramble, right? That's the sun station. It's one of the two towers right there. Let's move it a bit further back. Not that far back. I thought you were the problem for so long. Let's get away from it, because I don't think we're getting in it this cycle round. There's the interloper, killer of the Nomai. What is that? Oh, it's just a particle. I don't remember this taking this long. Was I doing something else before I got to this point? I need to get away all the way of this. Please don't touch my ship. Good to know my ship is actually a safe distance away. Okay. Should be good now for its next pass. Theoretically. I am slightly anxious about... Oh, no, there's the doorway. We're fine. We're fine. Alright, so. We jump in here. We grab the warp core. We try and make our way through Dark Bramble to the vessel. And then, once at said vessel, we insert the warp core, insert the coordinates, we jump to the eye. And we'll see if the ending is any different. I'll admit, if the ending isn't any different, I am going to be ever so slightly ticked off. Because, damn it, he gave us a sailboat off into the distance of a bright light. That looks suspiciously like the Big Bang. So, you know, just saying. Yes, me, Gabbro, and the probe tracking. Ugh. Come on. Move yourself, please. Yes, I know what this does, I'm sure. Dark Bramble. And it's the death music, because it knows I'm trying to do something stupid. But even the quantum moons come to say goodbye. Christ, this was stressful enough the first time I did it. I didn't think I'd have to do this again. Christ. Right, so gotta follow the lights. No! Oh, damn it. You are dead. Try that again. Ugh, my heart was in my throat the entire time. Okay, so we still completed all the stranger stuff, yes. That was unsatisfying. Oh, Ash Twin has started emptying itself. Thank goodness. There's the quantum moon. Here we are. Okay, here we go. Attempt number uno. Do I? Second attempt. I can't believe I beat it first go, first time round. And on my second one, I fucked it up. Or maybe I was just cocky. This better be worth it. All right. And we go. Okay, doesn't actually give us much extra pop. Walk around. Stop the rotation. No, what are you doing? Yep. Fuel our jetpack. Find dark bramble. Get scared by the "this is your death" music. Or "you are going to die" music. Something pulled me in there, but if I don't acknowledge it, it has no power over me. do this? Smooth. Smooth is slow is smooth, smooth is fast. That's what I was trying to say, but the words got stuck in my throat. Slow, smooth, smooth is fast. Good lord. Donk. Nope, I need to set the thing first. And I can't remember what this is, so... Oh! It's bottom right-hand corner. Bottom left-hand corner, sorry, rather. Whoops. Let's go. The eye of the universe. And look at that. Plenty of time to spare. Plenty of time to spare. Alright, let's go see if the ending's changed. Oh, that's a high gravity. And there's our solar system. Walk into the quantum storm. I'm coining that term, by the way, quantum storm. No idea what it's actually called. Quantum cloud line? And then we get the jump scare with the rocks and the trees. Let it worry you none, my friend. We continue forward always. hole where something was gouged out of this place. I mean, oops, the size doesn't really fit, but do you think this is maybe the quantum moon? Like, this is where a large chunk of it was ripped off. I'm going to lose my scout. Ooh. Connection lost. Okay. Into the eye. Endless corridors of quantum. Outer Wild Ventures were founded by Felspar, Gossen, Slate, and Hornfels to explore a solar system at the end of the universe. The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to the efforts and technology, a Hearthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. The radio on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite and housed the last ever photo taken of the entire solar system. One of these photos revealed the existence of an invisible ring world inhabited by a species whose presence in our solar system predated even the Nomai. This species travelled from a nearby star system in search of the eye of the universe, but, horrified by what they discovered, decided to block the ice signal so that no one else would ever find it. One individual, however, rebelled against the decision and was able to briefly release the eye signal back into space before being caught and imprisoned in solitude for this betrayal. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. Oh, I didn't notice this the first time round. Of all life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. That's good. The Nomai who came into our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we called ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. Any other bits and pieces? No. Right then. Let's observe. The end not just of our solar system, the entire galaxy, the universe and everything. That's always that is a cool transition. A universe filled with light and many, many presences. And they disappear one by one. just grows dark and empty. The end of everything. That's me. A single tree branch. Hello then. Do you hear music? Oh, yes, I do. Nope, not quite yet. There we go. Right back. It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush. Take your time. It might not even exist here. Are you forgetting someone? Is that our friend? Do I get all the candles? They're all gone. He's going to appear behind me, isn't he? Yep. I'm not afraid of you. How could I ever be? I'm doing Feldspars last. I hate that fucking jump scare. Up there, eh? Alright, lads. Bring her on. Can I talk to you now? Like we could talk to the Nomai? When my kind found the eye and realized what it was capable of, they were terrified. It was too difficult to truth. Like a light too bright to look upon directly. It burned them. What they could not unlearn was hidden away in darkness, obfuscated, then lost. They did not want to see their story end. My kind weren't always like this. We weren't always so afraid. I did what I could to set things right, yet I am still of my kind. And you know now what they did. I can't promise our fear won't stay in your mind. And so, a choice. Are you certain you want me to want to remember me? Join us. Let's see what happens. I don't want to repeat my kind's mistakes. If you're willing to take the risk, then so am I. I am. Across Old Park. In the ancient glade. It's always dark. Right, time for the jump scare. You know, in a time of somber remembrance, this sucks. And should anyone of any import who worked on these games see this, know you suck. That's everyone. Why don't you start us off, prisoner? I hadn't dared to hope that anyone would be able to hear this signal, for how briefly I set it free. Yet, here we are. Are you ready for the final step? Yes. Then it's time. Time to send our spark out into the darkness. Solanum. A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Yes. The song is new to me, but I am honoured to be part of it. Sure. Should I begin? Yes. Well, then, here I go. What do you say? Time, buddy? Ready to start the music? Yeah. This should be cool. Sounds fun. What do you say then? Should I get that hold of a harmonica? Yeah. There goes nothing. Right back. Should I begin? Yes. You got it. I'll do my best. go. I can't wait to play with the whole group again. Can I start? Yes. Okay, I won't let you down. I'm not sure what the symbols on that mean. Was I supposed to jump into it? I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. Are you ready to learn what comes next? Not yet. It's tempting to linger in this moment, while every possibility still exists. Unless they are collapsed by an observer, there will never be more than possibilities. I've heard what you've all had to say before, I think. What do you have to say, prisoner? How beautiful. It is different than I'd envisioned. Whatever happens next, I don't think it is to be feared. Bye, everyone. That's my, I didn't notice it before the first time round, but your faceplate cracks in the face of the Big Bang. Outer Wilds. Okay, I would say that's worth it, just for his musical inclusion to the orchestra. Well, that's it then. That's the end of the Outer Wilds. There's nothing to follow that. At this point, we're just going to let the credits roll to see if the after credits is any different. Thank you for playing the Outer Wilds. And with no more DLC, probably be the last time I pick it up. That's fine. It was a good story. Told really well. Nice little violin piece. Reminds me a bit of Timber Hearth. Huh. There's the inclusion from the echoes. And that was the Outer Wilds, from beginning to end. Well, that was a really good game. It's been a pleasure playing this game. Maybe I'll see you for another one. Have fun and enjoy.